Did you know that the average American household has over 300,000 items in it? From clothes to gadgets, we are constantly surrounded by things we don't truly need. Yet, we keep buying more, thinking that the next purchase will make us happier. Here's a shocking fact. Studies show that 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to make ends meet while they accumulate more stuff. But what if there's another way? What if living with less could actually lead to a better, more fulfilling life? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. Frugality, when done right, can give you more freedom, more peace, and yes, even more happiness. In this video, we'll explore how cutting back on unnecessary expenses, embracing smart swaps, and focusing on what really matters can not only boost your bank account but also your overall quality of life. By the end, you'll be inspired to see frugality not as a restriction but as a tool for living a richer, more meaningful life. Ready to change your life with frugality? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Less is Lux. The hidden joys of minimalist living. Living with fewer things can seem like a radical idea, but the truth is, it's liberating. Minimalism isn't just a trend, it's a way to regain control over your life. According to a 2021 study by the National Association of Professional Organizers, 54% of people reported that they felt less stressed after decluttering their spaces. Why? Because less stuff means less to manage and worry about. When you buy less, you get more time, more peace of mind, and more freedom. By decluttering, you make room for experiences instead of possessions. The fewer things you own, the less time you spend maintaining or cleaning them. The space you free up isn't just physical, it's mental too. It's about creating room for what truly matters. Think about it. You could spend hours shopping for things you think you need, or you could invest in experiences that enrich your life. Imagine how much time you could save and how much happier you'd feel with fewer distractions. As the famous minimalism advocate, Marie Kondo, says, the joy of tidying up is the joy of finding peace. Chapter 2. Smart Swaps. How to get more for less, without the sacrifice. It's easy to assume that frugality means cutting out the things you enjoy. But here's the thing. You don't have to sacrifice quality for a good price. With a little creativity, you can make smart swaps that give you more for less. Start by thinking about what you truly need versus what you want. Do you really need that fancy coffee maker? Or would a simple French press do just as well? Studies show that Americans spend an average of $1,100 a year on coffee from cafes. A simple swap could save you hundreds of dollars annually without sacrificing your caffeine fix. Next, look at your everyday habits. Could you switch to generic brands? In a 2020 survey, 64% of shoppers said they switched to generic items in an effort to save money, often finding no difference in quality. Swap your high-end snacks for store brands, and you might just be surprised by how little you're missing out on. Even larger purchases can have more affordable alternatives. For instance, instead of buying a pricey workout membership, why not try free apps or YouTube workouts? You'd be amazed at how many free or low-cost options are out there. Chapter 3. Time is money. How time-based savings can pay off. Frugality isn't just about spending less money, it's also about making your time work for you. Many frugal living experts argue that saving time is just as valuable as saving money. Instead of paying for convenience, invest your time in ways that help you save. For instance, meal prepping is one of the most powerful frugal habits you can adopt. A 2020 survey found that people who meal prep save an average of $1,200 a year on food costs. But the benefits go beyond just the wallet. Having pre-made meals saves time during the week, reduces food waste, and gives you more time to focus on your goals. Time-based savings don't stop at food. Why pay someone else to clean your house when you could do it yourself? Many people find that when they invest time in DIY tasks, not only do they save money, but they also feel a sense of accomplishment. If you think about it, your time is one of your most precious resources. By spending it wisely, whether that's investing in your skills, making your own meals, or fixing things around the house, you'll find that the payoff is huge. Time saved can mean more quality time with loved ones or pursuing personal passions. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community for more frugal living hacks. Chapter 4. Frugal Travel Hacks. See the world without breaking the bank. travel doesn't have to come with a hefty price tag. In fact, some of the best travel experiences come when you know how to find deals and avoid the tourist traps. Did you know that the average American spends over $2,000 on vacations every year? But with a little planning and some frugal tips, you can slash those costs. One great tip is to use rewards points from credit cards. Many people don't realize how much free travel they can earn just by using a points-based system. With the right cards, you could be booking flights for half the price, or even for free. Another great trick is to travel during the off-season. Airfare and accommodation prices drop significantly during the off-peak months. For example, flights to Europe in the winter can be 40–60% cheaper than in the summer months. It's also important to think about where you're staying. Instead of spending hundreds on hotels, try options like Airbnb, couchsurfing, or hostels. Many frugal travelers also recommend staying with locals, either through house exchanges or local networks, to really immerse yourself in the culture without the hefty price tag. Frugal travel isn't about skimping on experiences, it's about getting the most out of what you have. Chapter 5. The Happiness Paradox. Why less can actually mean more. We often think that more stuff equals more happiness. But research suggests the opposite might be true. A study by the University of California found that people who focused on experiences over material possessions reported higher levels of happiness. This is because experiences, like traveling, learning new skills, or spending time with loved ones, create lasting memories and connections. When you live frugally, you start to realize that happiness doesn't come from what you own, but from how you live. It's the small moments that matter most, the quiet morning coffee, the weekend hike, or the laughter shared over a homemade meal. In fact, many frugal living advocates, like the author of The Simple Path to Wealth, J.L. Collins, argue that once your basic needs are met, having more money or possessions doesn't lead to more happiness. It's about shifting your mindset to focus on what truly brings you joy. So, embrace frugality as a means to unlock greater fulfillment. Less can mean more if you focus on the right things. Chapter 6. Frugal Innovation. How to turn budget constraints into creative solutions. One of the most surprising benefits of living frugally is how it sparks creativity. When you're working with a limited budget, you have to get creative. But that's where the magic happens. You'll learn to innovate and find new, often better, ways to do things. This frugal mindset doesn't just apply to small purchases. You might find yourself creating new hobbies, learning to fix things you might have thrown away, or even launching a side business with minimal investment. The possibilities are endless. For example, instead of buying new furniture, why not try upcycling? Pinterest is full of frugal living enthusiasts who've turned old items into beautiful, useful pieces. Or, if you're feeling extra creative, you could start a business selling your repurposed creations. Frugal living isn't about being cheap, it's about being resourceful and finding ways to thrive within your means. By making the most of what you have, you'll discover new talents and opportunities you never thought possible. If you found these frugal living tips helpful, make sure to subscribe for more content that will help you live your best life on a budget. Thanks for watching.